New at 10, some El Paso city leaders want to push for relief for property owners.
City Rep Isabel Salcido announced tonight she placed an item on the agenda for the next city council meeting to discuss a decrease in the overall property tax rate.
City Reps Cassandra Hernandez and Henry Rivera are also co-sponsoring the agenda item.
Now, this is a story that ABC7 has been following extensively. Last week, we told you property owners received a letter saying the value of their homes went up, and that meant paying higher property taxes. Salcido said in a statement, quote, "We have been paying attention over the past week to the news about homeowners receiving their appraisal notices from the El Paso Central Appraisal District. While the City Council has nothing to do with those appraisals, we understand the impact that increasing property values can have on next year's tax bills, and we want to do what we can to help keep those affordable." She says reducing the tax rate will soften the impact of higher property values caused by the surge in demand for housing exceeding supply.
With the item on the agenda, City Council is scheduled to discuss it next Tuesday. Now, since I first brought you extra depth on what the increasing property values could mean to you last week, I've reached out to every city representative and county commissioner asking about this very topic. Will they commit to reduce the tax rate to help offset the exponential rise in property values? Here's who I've heard from up to this point. City Representative Alexandra Anello, who represents District 2, tells me she supports a tax rate reduction, saying, quote, "I just think we need to create some kind of relief for people. This isn't a normal market, and these increases are going to really hurt people." District 8 City Rep Sissy Lizarraga's office was non-committal this early in the process, but told me in part, quote, "A proportional tax rate decrease is most definitely something Representative Lizarraga would consider, but there's also no way she can commit right now to support something that won't even be proposed until a few months from now, and that we currently only have a fraction of the information about." And on the county side of things, which was the only entity to lower the tax rate last year, Precinct 2 Commissioner David Stout tells me, quote, "We have not discussed an increase in property taxes at Commissioner's Court, but in strategic planning a few weeks ago, we did discuss at least holding the line and possibly reducing the tax rate like we did last year." He goes on to say, "I think we do need to take into account the recent property value increases and work as hard as we can to try and counteract those increases." Now, I'm still working to get responses from the rest of representatives and the commissioners, and this is something we'll continue to report on tirelessly as it does affect everyone, whether you're a property owner, business owner, or a renter.